Hello everyone, this is Zen, and today we are going to dissect and take a look at the Warcraft movie trailer. Now, I'm not an expert in Warcraft lore, I have not read any books, but I have played a lot of Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, and I have studied a lot of wikis, so we will try to dissect this trailer and see what the story is. And if you don't want to be spoiled and you don't want to know what happens in the movie, I suggest you do not watch this video. So let's first recap what actually happens in the movie, in the lore. Basically you have orcs under the lead of Gul'dan come from Draenor to Azeroth through a portal. Basically Gul'dan and Medivh open a portal as instructed by the Burning Legion. As you know, Burning Legion is always the bad guy in Warcraft, so they are always behind every evil plan. And then orcs come to Azeroth. You have the first war. Orcs assault Stormwind the first time and they fail, and then they assault second time and destroy Stormwind, and that's the end of the first war. So who are the protagonists? As I said, Gul'dan is the lead in Orcs Shaman, obviously instructed by the Burning Legion. Then you have Blackhand, which is a puppet of Gul'dan, the Orc Warchief. Then we have Orgrim Doomhammer, which is like the highest in command, commands the Orcs army, also ultimately destroys Stormwind. Then we have Durotan, which is the leader of Frostwolf clan. He is the only one who does not drink the blood, the blood of Menoroth, I believe, which corrupts orcs. Basically all the orcs who drink Menoroth blood become green, and all who don't stay brown, so we will see that. And Frostwolf clan is the only orc clan, I believe, which did not drink the blood, so, and they pay for that. Then on the Alliance side, or on the human side, we have King Lane. We have highest in command and the King's right hand, which is Lothar, Anduin Lothar. And then we have somewhere in the middle we have Garona, which is like a half orc, half human, or half Draenei, depending on what lore you read. It's not really 100%. And she's an orc assassin, which turns to the human side later on. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's start the trailer and let's see what happens. So this first shot, we see a griffin and I assume Lothar and Kadar. Kadar is apprentice of Medivh, basically a wizard, and he is the one who realizes that Medivh is evil, possessed by the Burning Legion. So I think in this shot they are flying to Karazhan to kill Medivh.
For years.
This is Karazhan Tower. I found a picture on the wiki. Let's see how it looks. Okay, this Karazhan Tower I don't think it could be anything else. It's not Dalaran. The weird thing is that magic ball on the middle of the tower. But yeah, this should be Karazhan.
Our world has been at peace.
This, I think, is Medivh, watching how Lothar and Kadar arrive. And we can see them here. This should be on the end of the movie, not on the beginning, because towards the end, Medivh is killed right before the attack on Stormwind, the final attack. So if the movie shows the destruction of Stormwind, this should be somewhere in the second half, definitely.
It's something.
Here is the first shot of Stormwind. You can see the harbor and the white, not cathedral, but how is it called? Let me check. Stormwind Keep. Let's go forward.
Is coming.
This, I think, is Kadar in Dalaran, because we can see we are floating above the clouds, and this would be the wizards in Dalaran. I speculate that in this scene, the Dalaran council is sending Kadar as an apprentice to Medivh, but this is pure speculation.
I can feel it.
This is a first look at Anduin Lothar, a human flag in the back. Okay, this is an interesting shot. Let's swap the screen. This is assumed to be, I found this, oh yeah, Lakeshore, Redridge Mountains, a human settlement. If you played WoW, you know where this is. It does look similar, especially the bridge. So yeah, I think this could be Lakeshore. And it is obviously under attack from orcs.
Dark form.
These people speculate that Lothar finds King Lelaine dead, stabbed by Garona, but I am not sure where exactly this happens, because in the lore, King Lelaine is assassinated on the eve of battle, of the final battle, in Stormwind. But here we can see him dead on the battlefield, so maybe the movie creators took some liberties and King Lelaine dies much earlier on, maybe on the first assault when they drive the orcs back. But yeah, that's pure speculation.
Forces are upon us.
Okay, here we can see orcs ambushing a human escort.
Find these beasts, or whatever they are.
The first shot of King Lelaine. Here is our first look at planet Draenor, the original planet of the orcs. We can see the skies resembling the Outland skies if you played World of Warcraft.
World is dying.
You can see they're moving towards the portal, I assume. And you can see the first shot of Durotan and Orgrim on the left. Orgrim Doomhammer.
There is nothing.
Okay, another shot of the orcs. Nothing much else to say here.
To go back to.
This could be the opening of the Dark Portal in Swamps of Sorrows.
If our people.
This could be another shot from the beginning of Kadhar and Lane flying on a griffin, or it could be anything else really. This is presumably the Elwyn Forest, which lies in front of Stormwind. It is basically, I believe, starting area for humans in World of Warcraft. Basically, in every shot where we can see forest like this in the trailer, I believe it is the Elwyn Forest, because there is no other forest area on the map like this.
Allowed to survive.
Another shot of Duratan and Orgrim with his Doomhammer, and you can see a Frostwolf on the left.
We must make a house.
And this is Westfall, which lies close to Stormwind. People assume this because of the harvester on the right, and it looks the grass is brown, so can't really be anything else.
Mia.
This is Baby Thrall.
Whatever happens.
Whatever happens.
This, I think, is the best CGI shot in the whole trailer. Duratan looks almost real here. Very good CGI here. Okay, this is...
If we do not unite our world,
second shot of Stormwind, but before that we can see high elves on the left, very hard to see, but they are here, and a dwarf on the right. Basically humans are asking high elves and dwarves and other kingdoms to help them against the orcs.
if we do not unite our
Second shot of Stormwind, we can see the canals, we can see the harbor, and on the top right, I believe that would be Westfall, and above, or to the left of Westfall, it is the Elwyn Forest. So yeah, we can already see the geographic perspective.
world will perish.
This could be Ner'zhul or Gul'dan, but I tried to figure this out, but I'm not really sure.
This doesn't need to happen.
Okay, just a bit too fast.
This does.
World will perish.
This does.
This is the orc settlement in Swamp of Sorrows, I believe. It looks like it.
Doesn't need to happen. There is one.
First look at Garona. She's basically an assassin for Gul'dan. And then when she finds out that who controls Gul'dan and that Medivh is possessed by the Burning Legion, she turns sides. Kinda turns side, because later on she kills King Lilane.
Who may help us.
Another shot of Duratan, and we can see the dark portal on the back, but it's closed, which is a bit weird. But this is Swamp of Sorrows, we can see the jungle.
For orcs, there is no other life but war.
This is an interesting shot, if you go a little bit back. That flag in the back is supposed to be the Frostwolf clan flag, so this means that the orcs are burning down a Frostwolf clan village, which is interesting because nothing like this happens in the lore, but it makes sense because Frostwolf clan kinda went their own way. And yeah. Some kind of an explosion going on. Maybe a magic or catapult. Okay, this is very interesting to me. I tried to figure out where this could be and which tower this is, and my best guess. Let's switch. Stonewatch Keep of Redridge Mountains. This is pure speculation, but let's see this video. You have the Stonewatch Keep right here, and no, this is the Stonewatch Tower and Stonewatch Keep. And if you play this video, we can see a destroyed bridge. Yeah, right here. That would be the bridge in the trailer, which is now destroyed in World of Warcraft. No waterfall, but we can see some rocks, so it could be possible that this is the Stonewatch Keep. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, if you look again, the keep looks good. We can see the bridge and the waterfall. But yeah, this is a pure guess on my part. And I'm not sure, but there seem to be some orcs down here, but it's very small, so I'm not sure about that. Again, shot of Durotan and the dark portal in the back.
So,
okay, this is a very interesting part. You can see Anduin Lothar with some knights and Gerona
there could be.
meeting with Durotan, but
Why are you here?
To say
the interesting part is that there's no Orgrim in this meeting. So I think we are being deceived by the trailer, thinking that Orgrim could be a good guy. But the truth is, Orgrim destroys Stormwind, ultimately. And even though trailer shows him next to Durotan all the time, he's not really a good guy, at least from humans' perspective. And this meeting never really happened in the lore, so I have no idea why Durotan and Lothar would actually meet. Maybe Durotan wants to betray the orcs, or maybe he wants to help fight them, or he wants to tell the truth about Gul'dan, or maybe Medu, but he doesn't know about Medu, so this whole meeting is a bit strange, but let's continue.
our people.
Okay, this scene kinda pisses me off a bit. This is, I think, Kadar going to Dalaran, but the problem is that in the first war, Dalaran was still on the ground, not floating. Dalaran became a floating city much later, so I think the writers of the movie simply took some creative choices and made it already be a floating city just to make it look cool or whatever.
Can we trust?
Okay, the meeting takes place in some kind of a very narrow pass, and we can see here Lothar approaching that pass, and we are in a forest, so this must be the Elwyn Forest. So which pass could this be? Let's see. Okay, according to this image which someone created, let's first take a look at this image. Elwyn Forest, yeah, looks good. Storming Harbor, yep. Westfall, looks exactly right. Lakeshore also. Hellfire Peninsula. Blackrock Pass. Here is... I have a problem with this Blackrock Pass. I don't think this is Blackrock Pass. Because if we take a look at the map, Blackrock Pass is up here, and I'm not sure why they would meet up there. Doesn't make any sense. And if Lothar is coming to the pass from the Elven Forest, which is this area here, there is no way he could see Blackrock Pass. So this can't be Blackrock Pass. Okay, so as I said, this can't be Blackrock Pass. This could be Deadwind Pass, which is the area where the Tower of Karazhan is. If you look at the map, the Deadwind Pass is here, between Swamp of Sorrows and Erlin Forest, basically. So I think that's a Deadwind Pass. Can't really be anything else, but I also could be wrong. This is an unknown human. Did not really figure out who this could be.
Beasts.
Okay, here we saw the first shot. I believe this is Blackhand, Warchief, the puppet of Gul'dan. And I think the fight is going down between Blackhand and the human we just saw.
They should all be.
Here we see orcs marching through snow. This could be before or after they burn down the Frostwolf village, because I believe Frostwolf clan settled somewhere where snow was, at least according to the lore and Lord of the Clans mission campaign in Warcraft 3, if you ever played it. I believe it's Lord of the Clans.
Destroyed.
Okay, this is Durartan presumably punching Gul'dan in the face. I think what happened here is that Durartan was captured and he should die right in this scene.
Are you sure about that?
Durartan and Orgrim in a cage, not sure what this is about. Garona.
We'll protect the kingdom. You and
Okay, this is a very weird scene to me. These people assume is the funeral of King Lane, but it's weird because it takes place
you and I.
in Stormwind. This is obviously Stormwind because you can see the huge wall and we can see the harbor. But according to lore, King Lane was assassinated on the eve of battle. So this on the eve of battle, or while the assault was going on. So the city should be like burning right now or half destroyed. But maybe they changed the timeline a bit, I'm not sure. I assume King Lane dies much earlier in this film, at least it seems so. And we can again see some high elves in the front row on the right.
You side with the humans.
Okay, this is interesting again. Orcs attacking Durartan in the pass where he just met King Lane. So what happened here? Did they come in while the meeting took place? Is Anduin Lothar still here when this happens, or is Durartan ambushed after and captured for betraying the orcs? Some interesting theories here.
Against your own.
Yeah, against your own kind. Black Hand in all its glory. His glory. Yeah, I think Durotan basically gets captured after the meeting with Anduin and killed when he punches Gul'dan. He probably gets killed right there by Gul'dan for betrayal, obviously, for siding with humans. I think that's what happens.
Kind.
Okay, again fight. We see explosions again. It will be interesting to see what causes these explosions. Maybe human mortars, that would be interesting. Okay, this is Draka, Durotan's wife, running away with Thrall. Saving him, obviously. He later gets captured by humans and raised. She was followed, obviously, and gets killed right there, at least according to the lore. Although she should be killed together with Durotan, but I guess they changed how things... Yeah, they must have changed how they actually die. They should die together, but apparently not.
This is suicide.
Okay, let's just go back a bit. We can see a tactical map of Stormwind.
We have no
Okay.
choice. We should attack with full force.
Attack at full force. And this looks like Swamp of Sorrows. So this must be the human counterattack after the first assault on Stormwind, where humans win, basically. Which makes me question, are we even going to see the destruction of Stormwind in this movie? Because if this is the biggest fight in the movie, then obviously not. But again, maybe in trailer is not showing everything.
Attack.
But yeah, this should be the human assault on orcs after orcs failed the first time. Because there is no other time when humans and orcs fought in Swamp of Sorrows.
With full force. Whatever you...
Okay, Durotan. Before Blackhand or Gul'dan, I assume.
Do it now!
Okay, whatever you do it now. I'm not sure what that is about, but it could be a fight in the Karazhan. And this is Lothar jumping on a griffin. Could be after the fight in Karazhan, so he can join the battle. Basically about the fight in Karazhan, I didn't speak about that yet. Basically Kadar and Garona find out that Medivh is possessed by Sargeras of the Burning Legion. They tell Lothar, and they all three of them go to Karazhan Tower and kill Medivh. Basically Kadar kills Medivh on the end. So yeah, it makes sense that Lothar would, after that fight, jump on the griffin. They came to the Karazhan Tower with the griffin, obviously. And he's in a hurry, so I assume at the same time the fight in the Karazhan Tower is going on. The battle already started. But that battle should be the final battle, the destruction of Stormwind, not the assault of the humans on the Swamp of Sorrows, at least according to the lore. But yeah, we'll see what actually happens in the movie. Okay, so apparently it is the fight at the Swamp of Sorrows, because you can see the dark portal. And if the fight takes place right next to the dark portal, obviously humans are almost winning this, because orcs were completely pushed back. And that's it for the trailer. So actually the most interesting thing for me is that we do not see anything about the destruction of Stormwind. Not a single shot in the trailer shows anything about that battle. So it is possible that that battle is not even in the movie and we finish after the human assault, which to be honest would be quite disappointing, so I hope that never happens. I hope they do have the destruction of Stormwind in the movie. And maybe just to tell the actual lore plot a bit more about the final assault on Stormwind. Basically when Kadar and Lothar kill Mediu, Gul'dan goes into a coma because he's searching Mediu's mind about the location of Tomb of Sargeras or something like that. And Orgrim, Doomhammer, this is one day before the battle, uses this to kill Blackhand, becomes Warchief, and kills the Shadow Council. Shadow Council is basically shamans of Gul'dan, and later when Gul'dan comes out of coma, he becomes he has to submit to Orgrim basically, because Blackhand is dead, Shadow Council is dead, and he has no more power, which obviously changes in the second war, but we are not going there. So yeah, basically before the final battle of destruction of Stormwind, Orgrim Doomhammer is the war chief, and he destroys Stormwind. I hope we see that in the movie. And I think that's about it. We can take one more look at the map of the movie. Basically we have Stormwind on the northwest, then the Erwin Forest, then Westfall on the west, then we have Redridge Mountains with the Lakeshore Town and the Keep and the Tower, Deadwind Pass, which I believe is where the meeting between Durotan and Lothar takes place, and Swamp of Sorrows, and to the south of Swamp of Sorrows is Blasted Lands. Now in World of Warcraft the Dark Portal actually lies in the Blasted Lands, not in Swamp of Sorrows, but I believe Blasted Lands used to be pretty much Swamp of Sorrows, but it got kind of destroyed over the years because of the Dark Portal corruption or whatever. So the portal in World of Warcraft is not actually in Swamp of Sorrows, but yeah, I think that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.